Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie. Nightcrawlers are earthworms found throughout the world. Their size makes them ideal for use as fishing bait. They get their name from their propensity to be active at night. They're pretty cool, so... What? Yeah, you said nightcrawlers. I know it's for a nerd channel, I just figured... Alright, whatever. Sorry, here are the top 10 surprising facts about Nightcrawler, the superhero, apparently. Kurt Wagner, not the worms. Number 10. He was raised in a circus. This may not be quite so surprising since Nightcrawler is pretty well known for his amazing acrobatics, but I know some people just assume that it's because he's a mutant, and I don't really blame them. Pretty much every superhero looks like they grew up in a circus. Kurt Wagner, however, really did grow up in a circus, and he actually had a pretty great life, until he was drugged and caught to be used in a freak show. Thankfully, one does not simply catch Nightcrawler. Number 9. He went to Dante's hell. After escaping the freak show, Kurt tried to find his old foster brother Stefan, but ended up being blamed for Stefan's death. This caused Stefan's mother Margali, who first took Nightcrawler in, to try to punish him by sending him to a realm that resembles the hell described in Dante's Inferno. Luckily, Doctor Strange and a handful of X-Men managed to find and save him from the hellscape. And just as a side note to the musical theater fans out there, when the gatekeeper Minos first sees them, he says, "Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome," which I'm 99% sure is a cabaret reference. Just saying.
Welcome, bienvenue, welcome.
Number 8. His dad's a demon. This is fairly well known among comic fans, but yeah, Kurt's dad is Azazel, who's a really powerful demon from another dimension. And the two don't get along, which isn't surprising considering Nightcrawler's a good guy, and Azazel is the leader of the evil Neophem demons, who on top of teleporting can change his shape and bend the will of others. He's scary. Also, Kurt's mom is Mystique, in case you didn't know, but I'm pretty sure we all knew that, so I didn't give it its own point. But speaking of Mystique, number 7. He almost had 2 moms. Nightcrawler was originally supposed to have been created when Mystique took on the form of a man and impregnated the mutant Destiny. This was decided against, probably because the whole 2 moms thing wasn't quite as accepted back then. Heck, some fans even nowadays get angry when other sexualities are shown in comics. Personally, I think this would have been way more original than the demon dad, but Azazel has brought out some pretty cool storylines, so I guess it works out. Number 6. Dimensional travel. Here's one that was a mystery for some time. As you may know, when Nightcrawler teleports, it's accompanied by smoke and a sulfurous smell. And it's only sometimes because he farted. Usually it's because he traveled through the demonic dimension and brings a certain amount with him when he reappears. Plus, let's be real, if you have to fart mid-fight, that's definitely the best way to hide it. Certainly better than turning on the radio to cover the smell. Number 5. Weird teleportation limits. Speaking of his teleportation, there are some strange limits on Kurt's powers. He generally prefers to teleport where he can see to avoid ending up stuck inside a wall. He seems to be able to teleport around 2 miles at a time, with longer jumps being more tiring for him. It also seems that it's easier to jump to the north or south rather than east to west due to the Earth's magnetic field lines for whatever reason. I didn't even know this, but everywhere online says it, so I'll assume it's true. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, and did I mention sometimes he just breaks all the rules and teleports hundreds of miles while near death? Yeah, it's weird. Number 4. He has 2 alternate reality kids. While Nightcrawler isn't much of a baby daddy in the main universe, he has a few kids in other realities. The Nightcrawler from Earth 1005 had a son named Salamander, who fought alongside the children of heroes like Storm, Gambit, and Colossus. He could generate negative zone portals and shoot energy blasts. But the better known child is Nocturne, the child of Earth 2182, Kurt, and Scarlet Witch, who had the ability to possess others and fire hex bolts. Nocturne was best known as a member of the Exiles and ended up starring in a number of comics. Neat. Number 3. He was almost the Pope. Throughout the various X-Men comics, shows, and films, Nightcrawler has had various levels of religiosity. Anywhere from, LOL, get it, I'm a Catholic demonic looking guy, to, well, becoming a Catholic priest and very nearly the new Pope. This was all part of a plan by the Church of Humanity, an anti-mutant cult with vaguely Christian beliefs. They planned to install Kurt as Pope, then stage a rapture and blame Kurt, thus striking a blow against their 2 biggest enemies, mutants and Catholicism. But it didn't work. Yay! Number 2. Banff. If you've read X-Men comics, you may recognize the classic BAMF sound effect you see whenever Nightcrawler teleports. But later in the comics we learn that BAMF is more than a sound effect. It's also a bunch of little imps. Originally they were on Azazel's side, basically like the minions from Despicable Me. But eventually Nightcrawler managed to convince them to join his side and they became good, like the minions later on in Despicable Me. Also, they're cute, like the minions. Okay, I think you get it. Number 1. He has no soul. Nightcrawler's relationship with religion is complicated. He's the son of a demon and looks the part, but he's a very good person and devoted to the church. When he died, he went to heaven and lived it up for a time. But eventually, his stupid dad tried to use him to invade heaven and Kurt had to exile himself back to Earth to save heaven. Only problem, he lost his soul because of it. So yay, he's back and saved the day, but it cost the most religious member of the X-Men his eternal soul. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Nerd for more videos. Any other heroes or villains you'd like in the spotlight? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie with Top 10 Nerd. Later, nerds.